I'm cold and I really need to go buy a jacket because this is not cutting it, and it's only 38 and it's gonna get colder. It's not even snowing yet or raining. It's windy. I need a jacket in the next few days. I feel like my face is literally frozen. It's 9 o'clock, it's 30 degrees out. I just got back home from work. Look, this is the coat I'm wearing. So tomorrow, even though I have trouble waking up early before work, I'm gonna have to wake up early and then go to the store and finally buy a huge big coat with like a fur collar because I cannot do this. I'm even out of breath because it's so cold, but my glasses were like fogging up earlier. It was a big whole thing. By the way, I don't know where to put my ironing board yet, so it's just kind of been right here on the wall. When I bought it, side story, when I bought it, I did take it on the subway because I did not have $50 to pay for an Uber from the middle of Manhattan all the way to Brooklyn. So, yep, trooper. I'm probably gonna have to buy a different pair of shoes as well for winter. As you can tell, I'm not very prepared. I'm truly a desert Las Vegas creature. Alright, so these are the newest shoes I bought. The brand is Circus. That's why they say Circus. They were like 50 bucks at DSW. And they've got like grip on the bottom and like a rubbery outside. I don't know what you would call it. That's the best I found for now for like wet-proof shoes that had grip to them, because I know I'm gonna need some. I know I'm gonna need a different pair, but the other pairs I saw were like the actual snow brands, you know, like Columbia and stuff, and those are like $100. And even though I know this stuff is expensive and I desperately need it, I'm just doing my best right now to save up for all the stuff I need. So right now I need some like actual like thicker snow boots, and then I'm gonna need this coat I just talked about. We'll see tomorrow. The coat I'm getting tomorrow. New shoes I probably won't get for another few weeks. Maybe. Besides that, I just have like these Skechers, which are terrible for winter time because they've got like the little holes at the top for air, and no, I don't need that for the cold. And in my other little weak flats and my Adidas, that's some hot chocolate which I need to start taking to work and buy a different cup for, so that way I don't freeze too much in my body while I'm going and walking. And then my Converse and just like other shoes that are not really that capable of handling the cold and snow. As you can see in my closet, just other thin jackets that work very well in Las Vegas but do not and will not work here. This coat, actually, I will say I bought this at a garage sale my first week here, and this is a bigger coat like I need. It's just really heavy, and I feel like I need to go get it dry cleaned since I got it from some random person. At the garage sale, it was like a $5 coat, I think. 5 or 10 bucks. But it's a really nice looking coat, so I just have to make time to go get that like dry cleaned or whatever the washing instructions say. Everything else is just not gonna work. It's see-through. I don't even really have long sleeve shirts. Like, the best I have is this flannel shirt and then the shirt I have on now, which is like a striped long sleeve, thin long sleeve. So the next on my list as far as like winter clothes, we already mentioned the boots. I need the coat, and then I just need more pullover sweaters that I can wear as shirts, because like I mentioned previously, it's not gonna cut it. By the way, I might as well just kind of out myself here with how dirty and unorganized this room is. Look at him. I bought him at TJ Maxx because he just matches the aesthetic of what I want my room to be decorated as. So let's just hope that I get to that soon. Everything else has really still just been chilling on the floor because I don't have any other furniture. It's so bad. I'm gonna regret showing that, but that's okay. And then over here again, I just have to work out a better system for all of this. Maybe if I save enough money at one time, I can just do a whole room redecorating as one video, and that'll be that. Literally one of the cheapest coats is the one that I'm gonna get, which is just straight up $100. So I mean, it's a big coat and at least I'll stay warm. It's obviously the price I need to pay. As soon as I got out of the store, I put on my coat because I didn't have anything else and I was dying. Now I feel like it's just my face that's frozen. Like, I can't feel my face. Otherwise, I'm good. Okay, you know when you're driving and you always hit stoplights when you're driving? That's me right now walking. I've been hitting all these stoplights today. I don't know why. I feel like I might be a few minutes late to work or I might just barely be on time. But one thing's for sure. Sorry, I'm seeing if I can jaywalk right now. All right, I'm good. I won't die. Anyway, even if I do get to work on time, I did not eat this morning because I went to go buy this coat because it was super important. So I'm going to have to buy food. I also did not bring my container because I thought I'd have a moment to stop back in the apartment. And now look at me. Went straight from the store to the subway. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm even wearing gloves. I haven't worn gloves in like 3 years. Oh, I'm waiting for the D train, by the way. That's why I'm here. To go to work, but I do have thicker gloves. Not today, though. I'm a little mad right now. I took this call from this lady, and she was just being really derogatory. And she ended up calling me stupid on the phone, and I was like, I don't know what your problem is. It's just over a stupid dinner menu, and you're not even asking the question directly that you want answered. Like, I'm here trying to help you, you're calling me for help, and you're gonna call me stupid? I don't think so. So I just came out here for a few minutes so that way I wasn't answering phone calls in an angry tone. It's just frustrating. I feel like my fake eyelashes today are about to fall off. I keep touching them too. I noticed that when I don't know what to do with my hands in the video, I've just been touching my eyelashes and it's kind of weird. Kind of don't need to be doing that, so I need to stop that bad habit. Besides that though, I did get home for a little bit. My mind kind of wandered a little bit, so like whenever my mind wanders, I feel like it's mainly just a recap of the day. And today was just about that rude lady that I mentioned earlier, but it's not really a big deal. Like, it was just some random person like with a bad attitude, and if that's the way she lives her life, like by all means, it's not my business and not my problem. But anyway, I just wanted to go through real quick what things that I've done this week, because I feel like it's been progressive and kind of a lot too at the same time. So I guess when I say this week, I kind of mean right now, like tomorrow I have my day off, so I guess kind of in the work week that I've been through. So I feel like I just had the list. So lately I've been, okay, I'm gonna need to cut this scene out. What did I do this week? So I got my first coat this morning, like you guys saw. It's November 13th, by the way. I don't know when the heck I'm gonna get this video up. I'm all backed up on editing, but today is November 13th. That is for sure. We'll see when this one I put up on YouTube. We'll see when that happens. So I got my coat. I got called stupid by that weird lady today. I don't know what for. I went to see Central Park. I guess that kind of counts into like last weekend on my last day off on Friday. It is now Wednesday, and tomorrow and Friday are my days off again. What else did I do? I'm about to start editing again for my next video, for my third video, which is all about my first week at the corporate office and like exploring Bryant Park and everything. I don't know why I'm recapping, like that's obviously gonna go up first. And yeah, today I didn't bring my lunch. I don't know if that counts as an event of the week. I didn't bring my lunch because I didn't wake up early like I was supposed to, because I was tired, because I didn't go to bed right away, because I got off work late and blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna have to work on it and suck it up and get up early or stay up super late. One of the two. Right now I'm way better at staying up late, so I might just have to stick with that instead of waking up at like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is early for me, by the way. 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. in order to edit before I get ready for work. We'll see though. And that's pretty much it. I kind of want that to be the first thing that I do when I get home. Right now, it's the first thing I'm gonna do, and then I'll just show you after what I've got on my screen, what I want to do after piecing together this third vlog. And whenever I shut my computer down, like I don't really exit out of the program, I just stay in the program. And then look what I've got going on the other tab, which may or may not have been super distracting. It's that Hey Arnold movie. I think it came out last year or maybe the year before, and then I just barely found it on Netflix, so I'm about to watch that and finish it up afterwards because I love Hey Arnold. And before I left for New York, one of the things that I was watching a lot was Hey Arnold, and I feel like it's really creative, and it kind of teaches me more as an adult that I maybe didn't pay attention to as a kid, just because I was watching a cartoon, and I was so thrilled about that. But anyway, I put another rosé cider in the fridge. I don't know what for. I guess just because I ran out of Dr. Pepper again, which, by the way, I don't think I'm gonna keep buying them because I keep drinking like one a day, which is terrible. I look so tired right now. Like, yeah, I'm tired, you know, you can tell that I'm trying to get used to work and that, like, I need to sleep better and get a better sleeping schedule. But also my hair right now just looks crazy. It's because I need to wash it, that's why. Anyway, I just thought of a few more things that I did this week too, or that I found out about. Oh, that was just terrible. Yeah, that's why I try to keep my hair down, but it was so greasy. So that's why it needs to be up bun. I'll just try to hide that. Anyway, so this week I was listening to a podcast that I love. It's called, what's it called? It's called Tuesday Morning Coffee with Tyler Babin, and I do follow some of the people that work with Gary Vee. I just think it's really interesting to see like what they do with their day-to-day, like what they do in their daily work. I just find it really cool. So I like following them, and they're also like a more positive influence. If you need that type of thing for your timeline and more creativity, I would definitely recommend following him and some of the other people on Gary's team. It's really fun. And anyway, so his podcast today was talking about the Adobe Creative Residency, and I guess applications opened up for next year. Truly, I did not even know that the Adobe Creative Residency was a thing until I heard about him, and then I looked kind of more into it, and I don't really know if I'm qualified. According to the things I read online, I am, because I'm just a young professional starting out, and you kind of dedicate your one whole year to just your project proposal that you submit in your application and getting and working toward that. And in the end of your 1 year at the Adobe Creative Residency, it's supposed to help you get into the dream field that you like truly actually want to study. And so this whole 1 year is about like just thinking and working toward, if you had unlimited time, or if you had more time in the day and like unlimited resources and you could like pay for stuff, what would you do with your time, and how would you pursue your dream goal? And that's kind of what that's all about, at least what I've read so far anyway. And I mean, it's worth a shot for me to apply. I don't really have any credentials to back me up on it. Again, the qualifications only said like be a young creative professional just starting out, at least have some education or some experience in the field, and that's pretty much it. For the 1 year, when you do get accepted and when you're taken under their wing, Adobe takes care of your paychecks and they give you health insurance. So obviously you can live without a job. That's actually one of the requirements too, is that you cannot have a job or any studies or like any long-term vacation or commitment that would take away from your studies in your 1 year residency. I think when I think about it, like I do know what my goals are in general. I kind of have, you know, some big goal options that I think I would be happy with, or I think I would be happy trying out, but I don't know 100%. And then when I think about it more, like if I were to write that as a project proposal, would I really know in the day-to-day like what I would do and where exactly I'm headed? Because right now I kind of have this general thing. Of course, it's just like get my foot in the door, because I haven't even gotten to that point yet. But then the next step would be like, truly, if I had to pick one place, where would I want to work and what would I be doing? And then if I did apply and like stuff, what would I put that I would be studying or working toward for 1 full year, like with all my time devoted to this one thing. So it's interesting. I at least want to challenge myself into applying and not being scared about it. Again, it's worth a shot. I mean, if I already think I'm gonna be told no anyway, why not just do it anyway? Because either way, getting rejected, I think, on this particular application would still be beneficial, because then, like it was mentioned in the podcast, even if you have your project proposal written and submitted and you get rejected, like, hey, you've actually got a plan for yourself anyway for the next year, and you basically got a roadmap or a general roadmap to your dreams set out. And it wouldn't be as easy as having Adobe take care of you for a year and having literally all your time devoted and freed up for this thing, but at least, you know, like so many of us in the day-to-day after your job and in between all these things, just keep working on it. And I guess that's what I'm doing too. That's what I really want to work toward. My work hours are weird. I'm normally in either 2 to 10 or 1 to 9 or 3 to 11, so it's kind of weird waking up really early again and like working and doing my little side hustle thing. I don't even know if it's considered a side hustle, just like doing what I'm doing in the creative realm in between working full-time now, because I've never worked full-time, so I gotta figure it out now. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be working in between all this time, because when I come home, I just got off at 9 and it's already almost 11, like, and I haven't really eaten. I'll probably go and eat after I edit for at least 30 minutes before I turn on the Hey Arnold movie again. But like when I get home later, say I get out at 11, and then when I get home it takes me an hour, so it's like 12 a.m. How am I gonna force myself to sit down and edit or work on a project when it's gonna be like 1 a.m. and I'm just barely starting? I think that's the hard part. The hard part isn't starting for me, it's just the time, I think, and then knowing that I would have to wake up in the morning and take care of responsibilities or go to the store for like something important. Like this morning, like for my jacket, it was really important that I got a warm jacket so I don't get super sick and all of that. I've been rambling for 7 minutes again. I really hope it's not as boring as it sounds. I just want to like regurgitate my thoughts. That's exactly why I'm vlogging about all this, because I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Like truly, honestly. But it's fun. It's fun either way. Anyway, yeah, I better get to editing again before I get more hungry and lose the willpower to do so. So, yeah, I'll check in later. Nice, so I just verified my account. It's just to prove that I'm not a robot, and it is for, mainly I did it to do custom thumbnails. It's because these thumbnails are a bit weird for me. So now I can do custom thumbnails, so it's gonna be much better for me.